Good evening, people. In this video, we're going to look at the new version of Ketta. What is new with the new version of Ketta, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. The new version of Ketta has three main improvements. The first one being Ketta can synthesize speech, and the second one, Ketta can search the internet for answers, and the third one, Ketta can open all of the apps installed on your system. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So, the first part, that is speech synthesis. Ketta makes use of the Larynx project, as mentioned in their repo. Larynx is an offline end-to-end text-to-speech system using GRUT and ONNX, that is Open Neural Network Exchange. So for Ketta, we have used the Python installation. You can use whatever you want, but make sure that the command line is available. For the Ketta, we are using a script which just takes the input from the tospeak.txt text file and feeds it into the command line. We are using the Larynx command line version. So moving on to the second part, that is Ketta can search the internet. To search the internet, Ketta makes use of the Selenium library using the Chrome web browser to do so. First, Ketta searches on Brave, and if there are no results found on Brave, it moves on to Bing. Ketta searches only the Brave summarizer result, since Brave has the AI stuff, and so does Bing. But Google has two or three types of answers on their webpage, so it is not possible to scrape all of them together. So now moving on to the third part, that is Ketta can open all of the apps installed on your system. Unlike the previous method where we created an app list so that we could search whenever we wanted to open an app, this approach is quite different. First, we look into our slash user slash share applications directory, and what we do is we get the name of the app from the user and we remove the unnecessary stuff like open quote unquote. So, and then we'll search in these directories if any file has the name as the user requested, and if it does, we'll launch it with GTK launch, and if it doesn't, we'll search other directories, and if in no directories those files are found, we'll move on to the hard-coded way, in which for file manager, the nodules, in GNOME it is nodules, but you can't pronounce nodules, or does the uh, speech recognition system able to recognize nodules. So we'll just use file manager, we'll use xtg open, and same goes for browser. So GNOME help and system settings, maps, terminal, photos, etc. So that is it for the explanation part. We'll move on to demonstration part. As mentioned in our official repo, to use Ketta you have to run all of the three main executable files, that is vad.py, vad1.py and load.py simultaneously. So we'll fire up three terminals, and just an important side note, Ketta uses machine learning algorithms to recognize keywords, so it uses up a lot of memory and CPU. I'll just show you in an I'll just show you right now how much memory is being used up. So we'll just run vad.py, vad1.py and load.py. And so as you can see, it has been loaded up. So we'll now ask it, hey Ketta, We can now ask it anything we want. I apologize for the inconvenience. There has been an error in the vad1.py file, so that has been rectified, and now we'll get a shot again. Hey Kita, open file manager. He is now synthesizing speech live, real time, so it'll take some time.
Opening file manager.
As you can see, it recognizes it properly, and it has open file manager. We can do many things right now, but to make the video short, we'll just go with the easy ones. Hey Kita, what is Linux? Right now we have asked Kita what is Linux, and it will search the internet, and as you can see, it has given us the answer from Brave. It is now synthesizing speech, so it will take some time. Let's just wait. These are the output of larynx, so it should be about any time now. We'll just wait. So let me just show you the memory usage in the meantime. As you can see, all of the CPUs are being used almost 100%, and you can see larynx is using like 1
Linux
gigabyte.
is an open source operating system that manages a system's hardware and resources such as GPU, memory, and storage. It is a family of Unix-like operating systems based on the Linux kernel, which was first released on September 1991 by Linus Torvalds. Linux is typically packaged as a Linux distribution, which includes the kernel and supporting system software and libraries, many of which are provided by the GNU project.
So that is correct. Yeah. So as I was saying, the memory usage. You just saw how much memory larynx was using. 1 gigabyte, one whole gigabyte of RAM. And also you can look at Python. It is using 150 megabytes of RAM, and this is the wake word recognizer, that is the load.py file. The uh, vad.py file also uses a significant amount of RAM. So if you do not have a system which at least has 8 gigabytes of RAM, Ketta cannot run properly. So that is it guys, that is it for this video. I'll see you again next time. Thank you.